Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Ministry of Vengeance. It's a silly looking war on terror movie. Reminding me of another war on terror movie, but the other movie it reminded me of was a psychic dude goes into Turkey and blows up a bunch of terrorists in Turkey, of all places. This one takes place in Lebanon, and I think by 1989 the war on terror was pretty much wrapped up. Ronald Reagan regretted that he went into Lebanon and all those Marines got killed. So I don't know why this takes place in Lebanon. Even more ridiculous is when the terrorists go into an airport and they start blasting people in an airport. I mean, what's the odds of getting killed by terrorists in 1989? Probably you're more likely to get struck by lightning, as James Bovard pointed out in his great book called Terrorism or Tyranny. So the first hour and 20 minutes, I hated this movie. I mean, there are some good explosions. There's a great rape scene with a hot-looking gal who works in the church in Lebanon, and yeah, you get to see her bra, but not much else. She's pretty good-looking, but other than that, there are a couple scorpions. One gets squashed by the supposed terrorist. But by the last 10 minutes of this movie, it started growing on me. I guess the only reason why I watched this movie is because George Kennedy is in it. George Kennedy is a great actor. He's in a lot of films that I want to see, and I haven't seen yet. It's also got John Schneider as the main character. John Schneider was in Dukes of Hazzard TV show. I guess that was his big claim to fame. I'm not sure why he's in this one, and I'm not even sure what his religion is. Did Hollywood just make up a new religion because they call him a man of the cloth, a priest, an ordained minister, and he calls George Kennedy Reverend. So I'm not sure what kind of church they're in. It's like some kind of, I guess you call it a Catholitarian church, which is bizarre. Another weird thing about this movie, you don't really know what's going on until the end. There's sort of like a twist plot at the end, which I like. I give this movie 5 stars because of the ending. It's got like a CIA conspiracy going on at the end, which was kind of surprising. I wasn't expecting that. The thing about it is that it's so hokey and campy and cheesy. I mean, war movies, it's got some flashbacks to Vietnam, I guess, and the war scenes are totally ridiculous. If you've ever fought in a war, you know that Hollywood makes up this weird nonsense where the guy saves his friend, and that's how war is fought. But you know, in real life, war is stepping over dead bodies. You know, dead bodies everywhere. That's the reality of war, and so I thought Combat Shock was more realistic than the beginning of this movie. And Combat Shock was actually shot in the producer's backyard or something. So to say that the war scenes are more realistic in Combat Shot is really a put down of this movie. But I still love the ending, so I gave it 5 stars. And check it out. It's definitely not a good movie to watch for the first hour and 20 minutes. So I'd say fast forward it to the ending, because the ending is really cool. It's got a lot of cool explosions and cool little trapdoors. Um, so yeah. The other actor that I wanted to mention, other than George Kennedy and John Schneider, was Yaphet Kotto, I guess his name is. He was in Across 110th Street with Anthony Quinn. That was another really great movie. So yeah, I definitely like him as well. I'll mention him in my summary, a little summary underneath this video. So yeah, cool. Another great actor. Him, George Kennedy, John Schneider. I'll mention all their names in this video, and yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna watch the next um, instant viewing. I saw this on instant viewing, by the way, on Netflix. So I don't know if the whole movie is available for free on YouTube or what, but I'll go look for it to see if I can find a trailer or a full movie or something, and I'll post it underneath this vid. Okay, that's about it. Laters, dudes and dudes.